in the Guild Pact, Season 1, Episode 9.
I am Ian, our referee, and to my left we have Explain Why.
Peter as Aegis of the Boros Legion and House Demir.
Devin playing Kuro Kanemaru of the Orzhov Syndicate.
Nicole playing Gato of the Cult of Rakdos.
Awesome. So, quick recap of last episode.
We interrogated a hobbit peacefully.
We interrogated a hostage, a hobbit, a prisoner.
And we solved all crime.
We have solved every crime. We are excellent cops.
Yeah, let's go with that, listeners. We'll pretend that's a thing. And you guys got the location of the hideout for the big bad boss guy, the merfolk, who wears the
Screaming man face.
Screaming man copper face.
Copper face.
Yeah, it's like a copper mask with like.
This is like a fucking Rakdos.
Yeah, it's a Rakdos club that is frequented by very few Rakdos cult members, even though it's one of the largest clubs in the city.
That means it's probably really vanilla. That's probably what it is.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
They don't party here for partying, they party here for money. Like, oh, you wanna get me a jiggy with it? Wanna get freak on? You Orzhovs and you other ones? You Azurians? So what's the name of the club? It has a name.
You guys didn't get the name.
As we're walking on in...
I don't care enough to know the name.
You also don't need to make one up if, like, you can just say
Yeah, I'm guessing, like, if it has a
Yeah.
name...
Yeah.
No, I didn't give it a name.
That's fine.
It's one of the larger clubs. Not everything's named in this city, honestly. Like, yeah. It's a huge, giant city. Things don't...
Club Penguin.
Red Door.
Like, it's just a club. And, yeah.
Let's go to the club.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys walk in?
Yep.
Okay, you walk in, again, it's a large building, and you can tell from the outside that most of the building is the club itself. Which is, again, this is one of the largest Rakdos clubs in the city. So that's not super surprising, but it's still not common. Like, it's a lot of space devoted to one thing in the city.
Prime real estate.
Yeah. You walk in, there's some people, like, greeting you, kind of ushering you in. There's couches around and, like booth seating style, like clubs have, like VIP.
Security cameras aren't a thing, right?
You mean people on the lookout? So you mean bouncers?
There's magic and stuff, but not like security cameras. There are bouncers. Like, if you look around, you do see like bouncers around. A number of them wearing Rakdos affiliation. A few wearing Boros, which is kind of odd because Boros don't normally
Openly go to these things,
but you just assume that they're probably getting paid well and they just don't
Proper security.
care. Yeah. You get the feeling they might even be there almost just to make sure that the Rakdos security is actually doing security. It's a weird, like, this city's weird, Like, people and things don't always mesh, and you got a lot of...
the extortion market.
Yeah.
We're doing protection here.
Yeah, so there's, like, all these VIP booths around, like, the club has a lot of different levels, like, it's big and open, but with different, like, little mezzanines and walkways and stuff overlooking the main area. And you can tell there's different rooms off to the side. Some of them have labels, some of them don't. Like, some of them's like, casino or bathhouse or just different things. Some of them don't have labels. There's people milling about. There's like a big dance floor with some people dancing.
Just to interrupt for a second, but
Yeah.
you know the word mezzanine, but you don't know how to pronounce the word ideologue.
I went for
Or
architecture.
equipment. Or items.
I went in for architecture.
The megaphone.
That was my schooling, okay?
Fucking lord.
You want to talk about terraces? I'll talk about terraces for days. But mezzanines?
Ian, it's pronounced terrorists.
No! So
Continue.
there's people dancing, there's a live band, like, playing music. It's very tame for Rakdos in here.
As expected.
But, I mean, it's still lots of debauchery and, you know, people drinking, doing drugs, all sorts of things going on. Yeah. Lots of people milling about. Just kind of crazy atmosphere. You three are ushered into a... They saw your Capital Elite pin coming in, and you guys, without even questioning, they just usher you into a VIP booth, like a pretty nice one, off to one side, and you guys sit down, and there's a bottle of ether on the table. Aether. The, like, magical,
I know,
like,
but
weird
like,
drug.
Aether.
but like
Aether.
we can't drink that, right? Like he can, but like we can't drink that, right?
Some people do.
I mean, if you're using that, you probably have methods of absorbing that or something.
It's considered like some people put like a drop in there. Again, it's a potent like drug. Weird. It messes with people. Some
Yeah.
people like to do it. You guys are high enough up in the societal ranks that they just put it there and don't ask questions. Whether you want it or not is up to you.
Okay, yeah, I thought it would kill us if we drank it, but okay.
I mean, there's a chance it will kill you, but there's.
I just pour myself half of the bottle, start like absorbing it, you know.
I figure you just drink it. You don't need to.
I don't have a mouth.
Oh,
I'm an Aetherborn, remember?
I feel like you can make a mouth if you want. You're made of magic. I feel like if you want to make a mouth to drink something, you can drink it. If you want to just pour it on top of your head, you can pour it on top of your head. I ain't gonna question your character.
It's getting imbued.
Yeah.
So we want to go under the club, right? Do you just want to like walk into a back room? Like we own the place?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
It seems that we do own the place. We're the Capital Elite, after all.
Okay.
So we just go.
You just pick a random door and walk through it.
Yeah,
kind of
like
thing?
whatever looks like it's like staff only. Don't go in here.
Yeah, there's a door beside one of the like a security guard is clearly blocking one door, sort of thing. You guys walk up.
Yep. I'm just gonna like motion my hand like out of the way.
He kind of looks at you guys for a second, and then he moves out of the way, lets you through. You guys open the door, and yeah, it's just a back staff room area. You see people are like getting changed, like eating lunch or dinner, whatever, breakfast, like whatever meal they're on that at this time. You know, they got some lockers and different things here. Nobody really pays you any mind. They just keep going about their business.
So, is it time to get changed?
Changing to what?
Is there another door out of here?
Yeah, you looking around, there's a few, like, it's a good size, like, staff room sort of area. You can see some doors that clearly go to, like, washrooms and different area, like, kind of other staff things. And then some hallways that probably, like, lead around to be, you know, back access into other parts of the stuff. But you see there's one door that has another security guard added at the far end, kind of.
Let's go there. That's probably where we need to go.
I wonder was the chance that he won't want to let us in.
Pardon?
I wonder was the chance that he won't want to let us in this time.
Well, if he doesn't, then we fight him and tell him to fuck off.
Yeah, we're gonna walk right up.
Yeah.
Okay. The security guard looks at you. Hello.
I'll wave, and then once again, motion him to the side. Like, why are you in my way kind of thing.
I'm more important than you in the Practos ranks.
He just stands there and he goes, sorry, this room's staff only. Are you
Goes
starting
reaching
conflict?
out. Or do you want to just, like, you know, choke
Can
him
I
out?
use- I would like to use my telekinesis to, like, pick him up and move him over. So I guess that's an attack.
Okay. Do you want to pause while we roll some...
Well, do we have to roll this attack, or is it a thing that happens? Like, does this become a conflict, or is this a thing that just happens?
I was kind of going to have this as like a prep to lower you guys just a smidgen. No, you're going to win this, but you're going to
Well,
be...
then have Nicole spend dice.
Yeah.
Like, will she be able
Roll
to do it in 2
your...
dice?
What are you rolling? What's your, Do you mind if I...
Oh, like, I'm not
maybe-
pausing because I'm including it in this. I'm saying, why not just have Nicole spend dice out of her pool?
Yeah.
Like, not like roll them, like just spend
Okay.
dice out.
So, like,
What's
that
your telekinesis is 1d6. So
Yeah.
you used up your 1d6. That fair?
Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
just 1 second. We're back.
Okay, so Gato flings this guard just right out of the way.
Dismisses him.
Okay. Yeah, he goes flying across the room and kind of just like, you know, crumples in a ball, but like he's conscious and slowly starting to move, but he's sore as you guys open the door and
But as we're walking by, I'll like bend, like I'll like lower myself just a bit. It's like staying in front of an open investigation. It's illegal.
He's interfering. He's a culprit now.
wow. He just like stares at you like no one knows what to say to you. Like
Right?
We're sorry, Ian, but we're not.
like there are a lot of bad cops in Ravnica. Don't get me wrong. The city is,
I know, there's 3 of them right here.
is super corrupt. The city is super corrupt. It's super like everybody's out for their own guild's personal interests, their own personal interests. Like it's real bad. But it's not always this blatantly bad to people, so like
I mean, plus the worst thing is that we cannot be really bribed. At least, you know, our moral center cannot be bribed or dissuaded.
No.
So it's like, we've got morals.
I mean, in one sense of the word.
Yeah. Yeah, you
We have
guys
conviction.
Yes.
you guys open the door and there's a flight of stairs that leads down.
Alright, then we go.
Good call.
Okay. You guys get down to the bottom of the stair. It's like a long, winding, like slow winding staircase, not like a tight, you know,
Okay.
just slowly spiraling down.
Is there a banister?
Yes.
I slide down the banister.
Okay. Sliding down, you kind of get off and on every now and then because there's a few doors, like, as you go down. But the stairs keep winding down. I don't know if you want to poke your head indoors or anything, or... No? Okay, you guys continue past all the doors, get down to the bottom. There's like a big, thick iron wrought door with like magical etchings and carvings on it. And there's a huge hulking brute standing in front of the door with a few like mechanical Magitech pieces of armor on him.
Hey, Hey. 1 minute.
Aegis.
1 minute.
Aegis.
Yeah. Hey, Aegis. You still have that ether?
Yes. I brought it just for this reason.
Throw the ether at
Throw
him.
it as a grenade at him.
Pretty much. Our opening.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a dice here real quick.
Who knows what'll happen?
Flowers.
Okay.
Come on.
Where was the ether rolls? Oh wait, it's a D4, not a D6.
Hold on,
so
I
you
checked it for things specifically. This makes it.
You throw ether at him. Oh, okay. And
It's the last session, might as well.
yeah, you throw ether at him, and you rolled well. And all the ether just breaks on him as he's like caught off guard, and you just hear, what the, bah, bah, bah,
It's real fucking weird.
as he turns into a sheep. And there's just this sheep in full like Magitech armor standing in front of the gate.
Does he still have like metal parts on him and stuff? Or?
Yeah, no, they're full like metal Magitech armor as he's just this sheep standing there going,
Who
"Bah."
wants some mutton?
I was literally about to say pork chops.
As he's like, and it's a large sheep, like it was a large brute, so it's a good sized sheep, just standing there.
I guess, I don't know, make some illusion of some grass over there and let them move out the way.
I was just gonna knock him over.
Sure.
Like he's in a bunch of armor. Sheep can't wear armor. He's just gonna fall over.
No, the armor itself has like shape shifted into like
Sheep armor?
fitting sheep armor. Yes, yes, it's like full Magitech sheep armor that this sheep is in.
Does anyone have any like make friends with animals powers? 'Cause
Vampire magic.
Buffet shark whale.
yeah.
Alright, we move past the sheep.
Okay, you guys walk past the sheep. It's just kind of standing there confused, looking around.
There.
It starts to like walk a little bit up the stairs, and then all of a sudden you just hear as like jetpacks like boost it up the stairs a ways, and then you hear bah as it's like clearly fumbling up the staircase.
He's
This
the
is gonna be
coolest.
so fun when we get reports on this.
He's the coolest sheep around.
Yeah, you guys are standing in front of a wrought iron door with magical symbols, hearing a faint bah, bah, as in the background as a sheep goes flying through the staircase. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was fun. Let's get these doors out of the way.
Counter magic slam.
Oh yeah.
Using up your counter magic.
Sure, one of my d10s, how about that?
Ta-da! The door opens as you wave your hand in front of it, I guess.
So that's slam it against it and just suck all the magic out of it.
Yeah, the magic like channels through into your arm, and you just like feel it powering you up as you push the door open with ease.
That was a good spell.
Yeah.
Walls.
Okay.
Yeah. You open up into a regular sized room. Like, it's not that large of a room in here. There's a few bottles on the wall, some books on a shelf, and there is a merfolk guy with a bronze mask on, sitting in a chair, just staring at you guys as you enter.
So this guy's a bad guy, right?
Yes.
Like we're here to arrest him?
Yes.
I'm just making sure. I couldn't remember who or what we were doing.
I couldn't remember why.
He's caused like every problem we've come across so far.
Not
in this
every
game.
problem, but a lot of them.
Well,
He
not all
didn't
the
cause
crimes
the
we've already
dog
solved.
to run away.
He didn't cause all those crimes we solved.
Maybe he was an accomplice.
Maybe. Alright, I'll do the dramatic point. Wait, what was this guy's name?
We don't know his name.
You don't know his
Merfolk
name yet.
person.
No, we had a name for him. It was like Happy Mask or something, or Bloodface.
You guys might have nicknamed him
Yeah,
something.
you guys
but
had a nickname earlier. It was like Chompy Face or Screaming Face. What was it called? The Screaming Face mask?
He has a bronze mask of a like screaming man's face.
Screaming Man, by the authority invested in me by the Guild Pact, you are under arrest.
Have you guys walked into the room?
Yeah,
Okay.
dramatically.
Okay, yeah. He stands up and he just kind of stretches.
Slippers.
No, he's got legs.
Well, it's like a little fish tail.
He's got like no, he's
not
like
he's not a merman in that sense. But
I was
he's
imagining like
an
Ariel's
aquatic-
brother.
He's
Is
an
he swimming through
aquatic
air?
yeah,
So he's more like a shark person, like a hogwing.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he stands up like
Thought he was in, like, a
he's
fish
got
tank on
like
a
webbed
throne.
hands and webbed feet and like fins on his legs and arms and
Like King
fins on his
Poseidon, but wearing that fucking mask from Fallout New Vegas of the Demon of the West or whatever, Legate Lanius.
Just look up any merfolk from Magic the Gathering and you will see exactly what. Yeah. So yeah, no, he just stands up as you point at him and opens his arms and he says, "The Guild Pact holds no authority here," and the doors slam shut behind you guys.
Then we have no. What's that thing that cops do when they follow the rules?
What?
Being good cops?
No, never. But that thing they do when it's like we don't have, they make
Jurisdiction?
Sure no, like they make sure like your head doesn't hit the cruiser after they arrest you.
Not police brutality?
I don't know the word for
Damn
it.
it.
Like I have
And a really good rebuttal. It's like the Guild Pact has no authority. Or it's like, then there's no need for us to go easy on you. Or I don't know. Or there's no such thing as police brutality. Then.
I guess you won't be.
Then what we do won't be considered brutality.
I guess you won't be reporting this.
Or something. I don't know. I said something cool, man.
Listeners, insert cool line from Devin here.
Right? So I tried to look up King Poseidon because that's Ariel's dad, right?
Yeah.
And I just got a bunch of Transformers. Like they're all Decepticons.
Well, I guess your search history has been tainted by too much Transformers.
I guess. Like really, the Little Mermaid's dad.
Uh,
So like this.
no, he's King Triton.
Oh, King fucking Triton.
Poseidon's god.
yeah.
So yeah, like that. Like that's what I imagined. But like he has like a fishtail.
Close, but closer to closer to what Peter posted.
No, I bet.
Yeah.
I didn't even look what Peter posted. I can assume what generic magic fantasy creature looks like.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The doors slam shut, and he's immediately going to, he's
Fight mode.
he's moving. He moves his arms up, and with it, the room just slowly starts filling with water. Pause to roll dice.
All right, and we're back.
Okay, yeah, he moves his arms as water slowly starts rising in the room.
So I guess I'll start. I'll use my vampire magic to turn to mist, slide quickly behind him, reappear, and use my counter magic on him to prevent him from, raising up the wand. Like, no.
Okay.
And I'll throw an 11 at him.
11. Okay. You know what? He's gonna start off with taking a consequence there. Because this is just violent currently.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna take it. So he'll stop, the room stops flooding with water. It's now just about ankle deep. And he'll whip around, grab you, and throw you back, trying to, bowling style hit the other two.
Sure.
So he's going to throw a 11 at the three of you.
Take it. Who wants to go next?
All right, so you just dispelled him and he's throwing shit at us. Is he attacking?
Yeah,
yeah.
he threw an 11 at you guys.
An 11. God damn it, Peter.
I'm a big shit, Devin. He threw shit at us.
Oh my god.
He whipped Peter, he whipped Aegis at you guys, just trying to bully you over.
Alright.
He's casting new magic. I'm magic.
6. I'll burn 6 consequences because I don't care.
Ooh.
And I'll just be like, shwing, doesn't matter last session. So yeah, as he's throwing them at me, I'll like, I guess you're gonna take damage. Maybe you're too close to the battle aura. But I'm gonna punch my fist out and deflect Aegis by punching him into a wall.
Just throw Aegis.
I guess I'll turn into smoke or something. Impact.
Oh. Whatever Nicole does to get rid of that 11 in the fiction.
I don't think, vampires don't take as much bashing damage.
Right?
I actually wasn't where he thought I was because of illusions.
Nice.
Ha ha ha! So yeah, just.
So,
Okay.
who wants to attack?
Oh man. Yeah, I'll go at him.
I was originally going to use illusions to make him think that the water wasn't actually flooding, but then you just made it not actually flood. I'm like, oh, okay.
Maybe make him think that it is actually flooding, so he won't try to re-engage it again. He will be safe, breathing underwater.
Oh, ha ha ha. Let me see what I got. So why don't I throw a... Oh, this is gonna suck.
From the sky, Devon's brother just swoops on him.
Oh, I'm already thinking about it in my heart. That's where I got those dice from.
Ah.
Nice.
All of your relationships I've harnessed into my fists.
You take out a picture of your brother and...
Yeah. No, yeah. Alright, I'm going to play tactically. Use a 4 and a 7 to throw an 11 at you, which means you have to use 2 dice.
Oh.
Yep.
Tactical guys. Until he burns that 10, we have to throw 11s at him. Or just...
He'll take the 11. So what are you doing?
Oh, I'm running up and I'm just going to punch him in the face.
Okay.
No, that's stupid. I'm fucking playing Curie. What's in this room? Is this room made of stone?
Water.
There's about ankle deep water. It looks like just kind of almost like a living room. It's got some bookshelves on one
I will
end.
run
It's
up
got
and grab a bust
like a
off
little
one of the-
mini bar on the other.
I will run up and grab a mini bust off the bookshelf as I'm running up to him and yell, heads up, and smash him in the face with the bust.
Okay. Yeah, he gets hit across the head and kind of steps back a little bit, stands back up. It looks like the copper mask on his face glows a little bit, like it was protecting him. And he will dip as he dipped down from your attack. He'll swipe his arm through the water and pulling it up, raise this wave and throw the wave towards you, pushing you back.
Alright.
And he'll push back against you for 8.
Okay. I will deflect with 8.
Okay. And then
Nicole.
Gato.
Hey, you want to see my art? Whip.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Throw maggots at him. Illusions. What are your skills, abilities, things? What can you do?
Not a whole
Don't you
lot.
have a big... Don't you have 9? You have blades, you have...
Yeah, I added shit in, but
Yeah.
I wasn't being physical. I wasn't actually being
Oh,
violent.
you're not... Well, you can escalate to violence now if you want to. It's kind of the thing, right? Or just yell at him, be like, we are the police.
You're arrested. Something. You're defiling this temple of Rakdos. You're filth. Being too casual for this.
Yeah.
You're too PC. Come on, Nicole, do something.
Go for it, Nicole.
Yeah, I don't know.
You throw
You're
accusations
killing
at
me.
him.
Well, you don't have to have it not paused.
Alright, well, I didn't know we had to pause. Alright, what are you doing?
I'm going to make it look like there's a black-eyed mermaid zombie, basically, like a dead little zombie child, coming out of the water at him.
Trying to drag him down, sort of thing.
Yeah, or like plaintively, like crawling up him, like save me.
There you
Okay.
Because maybe he has some tragic goal.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
yeah,
why
tragic
blah
past.
blah his kid died or whatever.
Oh, you guys still, you know nothing
No,
about
I
it.
don't say that in character.
Oh yeah, no,
but
I know.
Either way, seeing
Chances
a
are,
creepy, sad, like dead-eyed child.
Yeah, I was picturing that in
Sad.
character. You guys like punching him to death. I wonder what his backstory is.
Exposition. His backstory that he committed all the remaining crime.
Yeah, throw the dice. Nicole, what are you throwing at him?
I guess I'll use 2 6s.
Ooh.
Or do I need 2 6s?
Wait, were you defending?
No, she was attacking.
Okay.
You need at least 11 to
2
put it
6s.
down.
Yeah.
Or strategically,
Okay.
toss a 10, so he'll have to
8,
use
8,
a 10.
12. So he bumps up his dice as well. Takes a
Alright.
consequence. You can see he's like visibly shaken by this illusion, but after like kind of trying to hit it away, he realizes it's just an illusion and calms down. And
I will counter with my 8 that I was saving up from
Yeah.
when he threw an 8. 8 and a 3 for an 11, and I will pick up the entire bar over my head and slam it down on him, yelling, I don't know, what's a good line? What's a good pun for beer?
Drink up!
Drink up!
Drown on
Smash!
this!
Drink up,
Nice.
because heads up, drink up.
nice.
No, not really, but yeah.
For an 11?
Yeah.
Okay. He will take that, and as he's in the water, you just like he moves far too quickly, even though the water's shallow. He like swims out of the way at the last second and stands up, pulling. It's almost like he's pulling the water up with his hand, and it's like reverse whirlpooling with him, and it starts to like freeze and crystallize into a sword as he just goes to stab you.
With what?
And he will throw a 13 at you, or 12. Sorry, 12.
Oh, at me? Only me?
Yeah.
Well, I guess seeing that, like, oh, it's time to give him the pancast treatment. I reach over to the thermostat with my fire magic, crank it up, and also cast fireball to, start
Nice.
melting his eyes and, heating up this fish.
You
For
said
11.
melting his eyes, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, okay.
I mean, among other things.
Alright, I'll use
11.
all of my 2s. I'll use 6 2s to get rid of it.
Wow.
12 consequences.
Okay, 11 at him for my fire
11 at
magic.
him? Okay. I'll take consequences from that. Yeah, he taking your fire magic, he moves, and moving his hands, he like forcibly hits the water, and it freezes, and it starts freezing up all your guys' legs. He's gonna throw a 20 at you guys.
There it is. Ooh, a fool.
You got it by our trap card.
Alright. 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ah. That hurt somewhat.
I'll use my 3s and a 5.
Nicole,
Okay.
what do you do?
I use a shit ton of dice.
I still have 18 consequence dice so far.
Oh damn.
18 d8s.
And yeah, I'll
And only
use
the first
my
two.
my spiked bladed brass knuckles to like punch my legs free, and then I guess hop on top of the ice.
He just didn't catch me. I used my flash step skill and I like zone teleported behind him. I'm zoning him like in a fighting game. Also, every time I hit him, money's pouring out of him. Whatever his valuables are.
That's amazing.
His water shekels.
You can't call them that.
What throw at him, Nicole.
I'm going to be escalating to violent.
Roll more dice.
So just one moment here.
Sure. Okay. Kuro, after he flash steps behind him, he wrenches into the walls, into the ceiling above, because it's made of stone, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Nothing personal. And I'll bring some of the ceiling down on him. I literally teleported behind him and went, oh, nothing personal. Okay, I did it. I did the thing.
Nice.
And I will throw a mighty 12 at him.
12. Oof. Okay. 6, 9, 12. And that's 4, so 13. Okay, yeah, he gets hit with the ceiling and he's getting up, moving a little slower now. Just kind of bracing himself for what's about to come next, because
Are the eyes just holes?
yeah, they're just like holes
Okay.
in the mask.
Okay, I am
Same
going...
as the mouth. Like there's like a weird like screaming mouth that's just like a hole in the mask.
Okay. I am going to jump up off of the ice I'm standing on and come down on him with the blades of my spiked brass knuckles into his eyes.
Okay.
13.
Is that what 8 plus 6 is?
Yeah.
Then yes.
14.
That's 14.
Yeah.
14. Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's a tough one.
He's gonna have to pull out some more dice here. It looks like.
Fucker.
What's he pulling in? What are his stats?
This is Doom, Ian.
2. Yeah, he'll roll slowly out of the way as you said 14 at him. So he'll use those two. Rolling like just barely dodging as your like daggers graze the side of his mask.
Alright, Pete, you're up.
Well, I guess I take out my chain whip and just smack a go to the face to get that mask off of him. And like, oh, start talking, otherwise we'll have to get violent with you.
Which is fantastic.
Get serious.
because, yeah, that implies that like what we've been doing isn't violence for us. I just tried to stab his eyes out.
That's our opening move.
What'd you throw at him?
We'll draw it in. 8, so how about a 10?
Okay, throwing a 10 at him.
Yep.
And he'll get rid of that. So he takes it and the mask flies off of his face. He's just a merfolk.
Okay. He doesn't have like a baby face or anything?
No, he's just a merfolk. Like he just had, it was, like you can tell the mask was enchanted and stuff.
Now he's got a cool scar to go along with it.
And he's like, he just looks at you, he's like, oh, you're gonna get violent? This is my home. This is my domain. And I will be the only one to leave here. And he's gonna throw a 15 at all of you. By, like, just ripping up the ice and just hurling chunks of ice at all of you guys.
15?
Yeah.
4, 8, 16. Oh, there we go. 4, 8, 12, 16. 22 consequence dice.
Damn.
I'm about to love them.
Alright, so ice is showering down at us?
Yeah.
Sorry, how much is this?
15.
Does he have any more dice coming?
He has a few more.
They're getting filled in right now.
Oh my god.
Running fumes. Nicole.
There we go. That's all his dice.
Somebody set me up.
Nicole.
Yeah.
This isn't your house. This is the house of Rakdos.
That's exactly what I say. And I'm gonna try to do a few jabs with the spikes of my bladed brass knuckles into his spine to hopefully paralyze him.
Okay.
Time to tenderize this fishy for later.
11.
An 11.
11. Okay.
MP.
So he takes more consequence, and he's going
He's just
full
gonna
lethal
explode
now.
after this is done. He's just like a fucking water balloon.
What's his height then? This is...
What do you got, Pete? Oh, you got shit. You got nothing. Aid me. I command you to aid me. Oh no, you have a 7. Never mind. Never mind. Continue.
Wow.
I mean, you could give. Oh well, he has a 6. So
Yeah, no. Do your thing, Peter. Drain his dice. I command you.
Fine. I'll throw a 10 at him. To just, start sucking all this energy out of him like a vampire I am.
Sucking him down.
Okay.
You're powerless now.
He definitely looks weak, like he's starting to limp a little bit. You can see after your comment about, like, this is the house of Rakdos, he turns to you, and he's like, yes, it is Rakdos' house, and I am his only true servant. I will set him free. The Guild Pact is holding him back. He could rule this entire world.
I'm doing that while he's doing this.
Listeners, Devin's making an obscene...
I'm making the jack-off motion.
Yeah.
Throws
He
a roll in his eye.
lunges at you. He's like, I will set Rakdos free, and by destroying the Guild Pact, and he tackles Gato, and
Could
just full slams.
Sorry, could somebody else knock a dice off him so I can finish it?
I mean, he's attacking,
He's full
shit.
slamming against Gato
Yeah, never mind. It's all
for 9.
Go, Gato. You can take it. Accrues more consequences.
Is he wearing like anything around his neck, like a necklace or whatever?
Sure, if you want.
Yeah, like a chain, like a big. Like,
Yeah, like you can have
brass
it.
chain.
Yeah, you can have a chain.
All right.
Well,
Oh, because he's tackling. He's on top of you, right?
yeah.
I was gonna.
Devin wants to finish this.
So I can finish it now. Alright. Alright, so he's attacking you, he's going all Murloc on you, talking about how he's gonna resurrect Satan and how you killed your own parents, just don't remember it, and all that shit. Kuro makes that jack-off motion, walks up behind him. I'm gonna hook my fist under his chain so I have like the back of his neck, and I will full-on pick him up off of Nicole, over my head, into the air, and as he's going to the air, I go, vagrancy is illegal, squatter. And I will slam him, like, face and front of his body first into the broken debris on the ground and the ice in front of him.
16, right?
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, he's got nothing to stop that.
Like, on all the jagged fucking ice spikes and stuff.
He just, like, smashes into it, and yeah, he's dead. He's full up dead.
Because he was just a squatter. This was just us taking care of the homeless guys. We're like the most evil, normal cops ever. We were just getting rid of homeless people.
As he dies, you just see in the corner of your guys' eyes, you see the mask like fade away, almost like a ghostly hand
I
grabbed
choose not
it.
to
Can
see
you
that.
Okay, that's fine.
countermeasure that or some shit?
No. Calling down?
No, it's just just in the corner of your eye. Kuro chooses not to see it, but you two, if you choose to see it, can see just like a ghostly hand, just kind of the mask disappears with it.
Fucking ghosts!
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
and
Turn the music off because it ends on the perfect part.
yeah, you guys, he's dead.
Do we want to?
Good job, team. We cleared out this homeless camp.
Do not play the music, Devin.
What music? What possible music could there
The
be?
triumphant music.
Some kind of victory dance.
This one?
Yep.
There you go.
But yeah, I'll just wipe my hands off, collect my shirt.
This will certainly increase the property value. I think this is a big property.
It'll help gentrify the neighborhood for good business owners. I'll pick up his dirty hobo body over my shoulders and bring him back to the precinct.
I'm gonna say we should like flop his body down on like the sergeant's desk and be like,
Yeah,
"Problem
no.
solved."
So that's what's happening.
You guys go in, flop it down on the side.
Yeah. We broke up a homeless camp in a Rakdos cafe.
The sergeant just kind of, at this point, like he's read your reports, quote unquote, over the last.
My reports are hyper accurate.
That's why I say reports.
Accurate to
Like-
our version.
No. They're a boring play-by-play of events as they happen because he's not very imaginative.
At this
He's
point,
not a
he's
writer.
read enough of your reports that he's just like, okay then.
Even the stuff that we did wrong, like the bad stuff, has not been like embellished or anything.
Yeah, no. I'm assuming, as you say, it's just an exact telling of how it went down. He's just gonna be like, well, make sure the paperwork is done well. Good job.
The mask was stolen by a ghost.
I will get people looking in on it. Perfect.
Oh, he was also a worshiper of Rakdos, but like in a crazy way. He wanted to kill the guild pack. You should know that.
Interesting. Okay, we will look in and see. We will look in and see if there's any other, if he has any other followers or any other connections. We'll send a larger unit to storm the club later. Do a raid on it. Okay. And he stands up and salutes you guys. Well done, officers. Well done.
All in an honest day's work.
And I was Ian.
Peter.
Devin!
And Nicole.
And this is sponsored by Nobody. Signing off.